Hi everyone, Carmen here. I'm going to try to deliver my message just as good as I can, okay? Um, I'm dealing with what I can deal with, technology wise. So essentially, what we're going to watch here and go through are a couple of things. And this may be a just check video because this is my second go around with this. I don't know whether or not I'm going to be using it. But needless to say, what you're going to view here is a conversation between me and Mike that happened just after. See, I went out to Oregon to a gentleman's house named Michael Scanlon. First time I went was back in 2016. And when I went for essentially I was working. And during that time, I was seeing a Tyson tab, and he was a 20-something year long friend, but he put his hands on me a few times, and for that reason I decided that excuse me, so for that reason I had left and went to Oregon, and I also went to make some money. Me and Tyson still ended up talking during that time, and I really wanted to believe that Tyson wouldn't betray me, that Tyson really didn't have a plan. But, of course, I'm not with Tyson anymore. And so as time unfolds and certain things, you'll come to find that that's exactly what was going on. And that was exactly what Tyson Tab's end motive was. And the reason for all this, again, I'll just go ahead and state now, is I had an individual come into my life named Don Ashford. There have been a number of other key players during this time. I believe that it started out as being a counter intel program. And through this, they were doing things in my life that caused me to essentially go berserk, change everything. And for that reason, I pretty much discredited myself for the first, after the first couple years. But as my story goes on, I'm pretty sure you'll understand exactly why that happened. And so I've got a ton of videos. We're going to go ahead and just shoot right into it. What we're going to see here is the second time that I went out and seen Michael Scanlon. This was in 2017. My sister had purchased a ticket for me. As a matter of fact, let's see if I can just go ahead and pull that up now. So here you will find that on May 7th of 2017, my sister purchased me a ticket to go out to Oregon. And so right? Okay, so my final destination was Medford, Oregon. But I didn't take that trip on Monday the 13th, 2017. I missed that flight, and I didn't take it. I'd been praying too, so isn't that the way the Lord works? But got back into the same stuff with Tyson, and I just, I wasn't trying to live that way. Drugs and getting beat up all the time, it definitely wasn't where it was at, so I kept leaving. Now, I did keep going back, but I'll explain that another time. It was more about, that's a little more difficult to explain, but just given the circumstances. And, thank God I'm still here. But nonetheless, all right, so back. My sister purchased that ticket. Then I went. I didn't go that time, but then Michael purchased me a ticket, and I left. And so, Markeisha Cherry, my daughter, and Tiffany, my daughter, they both had taken me up to the airport, and I'd left my van with them. Now, let's see. My bad, y'all. Video, I believe this is it right here. Wait, no. Yeah. Okay, so yes, this is it. 1,000 nothing, okay?
So,
You brought me here.
I'm going to get...
You put your hands on me first, didn't you? And you want to lie and say, oh, you gouged my eyes out. But then you said, while I'm getting my ass beat, I was smiling, so that makes me crazy.
I grabbed your arms.
But why did you grab me?
I grabbed your hair, and I was getting ready to bash your head into that.
Oh, you're getting ready to bash my head into this, yes. Right? And so I gouged your eyes out for that reason. Oh, because my fingernails.
You see, I'm talking so loud, so I'm so sorry. I know it's going to be very loud coming through when I'm talking, but I have the phone on me. I'm really upset. And so I am yelling. He had just put his hands on me. I mean, out of the blue, this guy, my hot iron was sitting on a cardboard box. He decides to go ultimately crazy. And he then proceeds to put his hands on me. And I'm like, what in the heck? So I realized, wait a minute, I've seen people act out like this before. And I know these tactics. You know, it was like a boom, instantaneous kick-in mechanism to say, record. So I got out the recorder. Now, of course, I'm yelling, and that's what you're finding here is that I'm yelling. So forgive me for being so loud, and hopefully you can adjust your volume or I can get mine adjusted. You know, I don't want to have too much time pass before I got all of this information out to you guys. But I don't want to give you an information overload either. And at the same time, I still want to be able to deliver the information where it's, you know, it's bearable to listen to and digest. So bear with me, y'all, please. And again, forgive me for being loud. So let's go ahead. We're at 52-second mark. Let's go ahead and start back over and see if we can get a better, hopefully.
You ain't wasted 1,000 nothing, okay? You brought me here. Then you put your hands on me first, didn't you? And you want to lie and say, oh, you gouged my eyes out. But then you said, while I'm getting my ass beat, I was smiling, so that makes me crazy.
I grabbed your arms.
But why did you grab me?
I grabbed your hair, and I was getting ready to bash your head into that.
Oh, you're getting ready to bash my head into this, yes. Right? And so I gouged your eyes out for that reason.
I was going to do it. I stopped. I can't do this.
Oh, because my fingernails were in your eyeballs, trying to.
He said he was gonna do it, but he stopped. Why was he gonna do it? You know, now that I sit and listen to this a bit more, it just boom, it dawns on me too. What was there? Was the plan originally that he would kill me when I came out there? That I went crazy and he would kill me? Because I fought back, and he wasn't finding it too easy to whip my ass. So for that reason, as well, I think he was like, shit, this girl's fighting back. And sure enough, I'll tell you right now, I'll fight to my death. I mean, it's one thing to just pass on, but if someone's coming to murder you or, you know, hurting you, inflicting pain on you, what are you going to do? You're going to let them just do it? Well, not me, y'all. Sorry. I'm going to fight back. So I don't care what nobody says. I'm going to fight back. But why? You know, did he have it in him? I was going to do it, but I just couldn't. Why? That just really set on me just now. Let's
for that reason.
I was going to do it. I stopped. I can't do this.
Oh, because my fingernails were in your eyeballs, trying to get you off of me.
Make me blind.
Why did you attack me?
I would have fucking killed you.
He said, I would have fucking killed you.
Attack me.
I didn't attack you. I grabbed your arms and I was going to
what did you grab? You grabbed
He said he was going to swing me around and choke me out.
And you went straight for my eyes.
Hello? Because you attacked me. You put your hands on me. You are a man. I got you on tape, by the way. Live.
And there he is, Michael Scantlin.
I know.
Out in Oregon, Medford, Oregon.
Just like the fact that I said, oh, I'll turn your motherfucking ass in. For what you doing? You want to put me out? Oh, after you grab me? Hell yeah. Right, you grabbed me and you had the intent to turn me around and choke me. But
Now, check this out, y'all. Hold on. So, when that happened and he realized, wait a minute, she's got me on tape, all of a sudden, you'll notice he changes his story. So, let's just go through and hear that. And I sure hope I'm not killing you guys with my yelling, but all right, so let's backtrack a bit. And
Right, you grabbed me and you had the intent to turn me around and choke me. But for what reason? Did I touch you?
But I didn't choke
Was I near you? No, you were standing right here and I was over here and you came at me and put your hands on me. Really? What happened then? Let's hear your version.
We already talked about it. That's the whole version.
Right, the whole version was that all you were going to do was grab a hold of my arms, which you did. You came at me, you grabbed my arms, you grabbed my arms,
Yes, you tried to gouge my
okay?
eyes out.
After what? After what? After you grabbed me. You grabbed me though. You deserved it. It was self-defense.
You came at me.
It was self-defense.
You wanted to fight it.
No, really?
so now all of a sudden it's, you wanted to fight me. But that wasn't, that wasn't what was being said. He, initially you heard him. He was saying, it was my intention to choke you out or grab your arms, turn you around, and choke you out. But you went straight for my eyeballs. So he just was not anticipating me fighting back. He's like, holy crap, she's going to fight back. So he had really no chance. I mean, we're going to box. Okay? That's how I was feeling. But hello, you guys. He just put his hands on me. So again, forgive me for the yelling, y'all. We're at 12 minutes. But this video in itself shows exactly what I'm saying is true.
You say, that's the funny part. That's two different sides of your stories, and I got both of them.
Go ahead.
You're so smart. Worry wart. You're so smart.
You take this.
You gonna hit me? What are you gonna do? What you finna do? Get off my stuff.
Well, you touched me.
Get off my
Touching my
stuff.
stuff now.
So what he was doing there was he put his hands back on me with the intention to steal my phone. But of course, what did I do? I'm like, oh no. And so I'm fighting him back. The phone's still in my hand, but he ain't getting it.
Go on my stuff. Get off of it.
You better fucking shut
Leave me alone.
Don't touch me and don't say another fucking word.
Say, don't touch me, don't say another fucking word, or I'll bash your face in. You hear him? This is the same guy that said I stole $36,000.
Face.
Wait, let's go back and hear that again.
I know.
Hey, touch your face. Oh my god.
I know. It's so unfair.
Face.
Wait a minute, I keep going back and I'm
I
going.
know.
So we're gonna have to.
Get off my stuff.
Touch my stuff
Because
now.
you're all on my stuff. Get off of it.
You better fucking shut
Leave me alone.
Don't touch me and don't say another fucking word. Hey, touch your face. Oh my god.
I know.
So he's like, oh my gosh, he's mad. He done got up. I was on the other side. He was on the bed. I didn't move towards him. He came to me, y'all. You see it with your own eyes here. And so the reason why I decided to do it this way is because, it's just much easier. But Michael Scantlin had a plan. And he had a plan and he planned with my brother. It had been following me for years, y'all. It started in 2013, okay? But by this time, a lot's already been done. And they've, done a lot of stuff to me where you're calling the police and lying and all these different things. So on paper, I look horrible. But none of it is true. So, and there was a lot more information. But let's go and back up just really quick. I want to show you something. In 2014, when I very first started going through this, the first attempt was 2013, and by 2014, here I am in LA. That's right before I broke my ankle. Had dodged that bullet. I had taken a guy's phone named Keith Evans, who in essence, had my sisters. This is the odd thing. My sisters had a connection to these things ever since the beginning. Ever since the very beginning. So that makes it even a little bit more strange. That's where I say, you know what, people? I need your help because I'm not getting anyone investigating this. And look, so in 2014, just before I broke my ankle in April, this gentleman that had my sister's number in his phone, and I asked her about it, and she said, yeah, I met him the same time you came up here. Well, something had told me don't go stay at my sister's. I wasn't very happy with her anyways because the 2012 incident, and where I gave up everything I owned to go start a business with her in less than 30 days. She freaking turned her back on me. Like, who does that? Well, anyways, so before I go way into that, let's just go to 2014. This would be the second time that this has happened in my life. Now, so I steal this guy's phone. I'm like, I want to get all the information I can. So what happens is here's the conversations. You have to picture it like this. I'm going through the, through an area. As a matter of fact, my kids live in the same area and I'm scared every time I leave my house. Because, people, I don't know. And this network of people lie about things to the point where they could say anything on me and someone in the streets believe it and then just come and slaughter me for like whatever reason. Not to mention, I'm saying my brother's up here and he recently took $20,000 for something. So needless to say, I'm a little like, oh, okay. Plus, let's just keep going. We'll go into every bit of detail. How this fell together, folks, it's crazy. So we're at 17 minutes. I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes doing this, and I'll let all that digest. I'm in the same area that I live in. Well, I'm staying with my children now. And as I'm in this area, I'm staying out in the streets, though. So I'd be walking. And you have to think of it this way. These are people that must have spotted me walking, so they're calling up the gentleman that I had taken his phone, and these are the things that they're saying. Okay. Okay, so I don't want to put this on here. Matter of fact, well, I believe I may be able to go do this. So in the meanwhile, let's go back. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the same video, as a matter of fact. Let's go back. And bear with me, y'all. I should have something background here, but I believe I have it just handy. Just give me one. I'm looking right now, and I have to re-sign in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have to re-sign in. I'll go into another video so I can break this up. You guys know, though, you can pause these videos at any time and then get back to them. Also, you can hit the rewind if you'd like to, review what was being said. As you can see, I have this piece of information, and the information, it's solid, y'all. When I asked him, I said, what, let's see, where's it at? When I asked him, I said, calling the cops, because I stopped the recording just after that, and then I started it again, and I said, calling the cops? I'm like, calling the cops for what? And sure enough,
Okay, so won't play the wave files. And needless to say, like I said, he was saying, well, it's worse than the cops. I'm like, what? What's worse than the cops, you know? I mean, of course, I'm totally freaked out at this point. But the story doesn't even end there. And there's a ton here to prove that there was people disconnected. Boom, 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 boom. And folks, I'm going to be pissing off a lot of people coming out. I mean, I'm sure Mike Scantlin's pissed off by now already. But, and then my brother and then my sister and all these people, because I'm saying, yes, they have something to do with all of this. And yes, I do have the information. And if anything happened to me, well, who would you guys look at? Let me see. Let's go here real quick. I tell Mike, this is in one. Let's move. Wait a minute. Shoot. I need to. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the screenshot. He tells me, in case he's saying something to me. He says I'm suicidal. He says, call someone who gives a fuck next time you're suicidal. I don't give a fuck what happens to you. Good riddance. All you had to do is give me back half of my damn money, you greedy bitch. You deserve everything you have coming. Well, what do I have deserved coming to me? And I never took anything. He called the cops and said I stole $36,000. Like, seriously, dude? Well, you know, I'm like, tell me you didn't set that up. See, this is what I say to him. Tell me you didn't set that up. Who cares about Folk and Muncie? I live my own life. Be there later today. And I'm on what? I said I'm strong, smart, independent, and you're not on my side. Stop bullshitting. It's why I couldn't fly out. Why you showed up at the airport. Don't say you freaking didn't know. You were behind all that airport shit, which Bay called for me. Say I took your money, but ended up flying out, and suppose that be flat broke? Please, dude, get off my line. I'm exposing you, is what I would end up saying at the end. Now, this was taken back in July, y'all. Okay, I'm not July. This was last year, 2017, like July. Maybe June, actually. As a matter of fact, I'm sure it was in June. See, and during this day when my phone was going crazy, they had hacked into my phone. And so by hacking into my phone, here are some of the routes. You can just see where they were going through and trying to change things. And well, I've got a bunch of that there. The same day, I know I'm making a bunch of people mad, but hey, I asked people to leave me alone. And, you know, dude didn't want to hear me. He's like, oh, she ain't gonna say nothing. She ain't got nothing. Yeah, well, here's Mike. Here's his number, 541-537. You can't see it really well in there, but 537-3141. It says, you're the unhealthiest person I've ever met. Just a matter of time before you keel over anyways. When the time comes and you're fucked up bad, I want you to think of me. Can you do that for me? This will be my last message to you. My work is done. Just have to be patient now. Enjoy your summer. So this is what I've been dealing with, folks. And this is what I'm talking about. There's a ton of names behind this. Michael Scantlin from Muncie, Indiana, who now lives in Medford, Oregon. There is, here he is again. Black. All you have is a black dude that enjoys smashing your face in. Or enjoy the rest of your life. You're the most unhealthiest person I've ever met. Just a matter of time before you keel over anyways. Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, he was the one losing his mind, going crazy. He also is the one who called the police and lied and said, I stole $36,000. Cops didn't even, they were like, it was bullshit. The guy was lying. And if he wasn't, he said you lived with him for 21 years anyway. So how do we know that's not your money?
that's what I'm dealing with, folks. Take care, take charge, and I'll come back with something more. Let me know what you think down at the bottom. Hit subscribe and please share my videos away. I mean, all I can do is get this out as far and wide as possible so that, you know, I'm protected, you guys. I'm an American citizen. This is wrong. People are lying on me. He can say whatever he wants, but I can't get the truth out. You guys can look at me as if I'm crazy. I'm a terrorist. I'm someone that's wrong. When I'm a mother, I love children. I probably pray for all of you people. So please, you know, this is with your own eyes here, folks. It's not just me talking. I've already begun to show you some of the proof, and there's tons of it. Look at it. I have tons of it, and I'm not the only one with it. I've made sure there was copies of all of this, every bit of it. They tried hacking my account before. Look at this. Let me show you something. They did hack my account. Okay, wait. Not it. No. All right, let's see. I'm not really sure, and we're already at 26 minutes. I love you guys, and I'm going to learn how to condense this stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and upload this for time's sake, and also because I want people to hear me when I say what I'm saying. I'm telling the truth. What I'm saying is 110% factual, and I can back it up. There's certain things that I don't understand, certain things I do not have the answers to. But I would love to have the answers. And I've called out to people and it doesn't seem like I get any help. I don't feel safe in the streets because I don't know why. Because people are spreading rumors and false information about me. Please help me make this stop.